Brian back with a look at Kaspa. I got some really exciting stuff to show you guys today. We are hitting levels that we've been looking for. We are nailing some stuff that we thought was going to happen. Bitcoin ran up to its box that we put on there, what was it, yesterday or day before we did videos. Kaspa getting very, very close to a bottom here. This morning over in Discord, I posted this were right here. I said if Kaspa was going to bounce, right now would have been the time to do it. When we took a fib off this thing, right there, it was right in that zone. Ended up whiplashing down through there. I believe it still has a little bit more down here to go, probably down towards this 10-cent range, and maybe, just maybe, that'll be a bottom here. All right, let's take a look at a couple things here. First off, well, let's come. You know what? Let's come back to this chart here. Whoops, let's put that back. Don't want to mess that up. Let's lock that, and then we'll get a look at this thing. Okay, but we got some really exciting stuff to show you. Number one, guys, check this out. Look at this. Look where this thing is getting. Okay, right here. It says 60.04 because it hasn't loaded up for the day yet. But look when we zoom in here. It's going on a 4-hour. This thing went up to about 60.17. 60.17. Super, super close, right? I mean, it is just about... It's just about there, right? I mean, the alt season is right around the corner. I mean, this could wick up here and finish out at any time. Okay, you got the daily at a 85 and a 79. Not a whole lot left. The 12-hour right up to 91 and an 84. Okay, the 8-hour. Look at this, 83 and a 71. Not a whole lot left in it either. And the 4-hour has bearish divergence. All right, you have right here, you have, let's pull this up a little bit bigger. Okay, let's just so you can see it clearly. Okay, you can see all through here. You have higher highs on price and you have higher lows on the RSI coming down through here. If you call it price dominance, right? You have this high, higher high, and a higher high. You have this high, lower high, and a lower high. So you have bearish divergence on the 4-hour, and on the 1-hour. It's rolling over right now. I mean, it could have technically hit a top here and is starting to get rejected. Any kind of measurement here, as far as a possible fifth wave. These look like fourth wave pullbacks. Looks like a fourth. That looks like a fourth. Anything like that, they let's take a measurement off that, in fact. Yeah, not that one there. That one's too shallow. But even if this was, a fourth wave pullback here, 1618 would be your target, right? I mean, okay, so you would have the 2618 would put us right on the dot for this thing. All right, is that where it's headed to? Very, very possible. Very, very possible. When you have a deeper 2-wave, you have a shallower 4-wave. It could absolutely be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I'm looking for that 60.3, 60.4, right around there. It is so close. The weekly is at a 93 and an 82. And look at this monthly. This monthly is right tapped out. I mean, it is on the verge of a collapse. Okay, and you can see inside here. You can even see on the monthly RSI, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 waves up on the RSI. It's ready to go. I mean, our alt season is merely possibly days away, possibly hours. I mean, if this runs up and hits, and Bitcoin dominance gets rejected, and Bitcoin dominance starts dropping immediately, you know what that does to the altcoins, right? The rest of the market, altcoins, whatever you want to, whatever your specific name for them as they start gaining, dominance from Bitcoin. I mean, that's what happens when Bitcoin dominance starts rolling over. The rest of the market starts picking up that extra money, and it is absolutely going to be insane, guys. We are right there. We're over 60 percentile. We're looking for a target down here, right in the 20s. Anywhere from 28.5 down to 25.5 for Bitcoin dominance. So it's going to be a massive fall. It's going to be a lot of fun. Get ready to make a lot of money. This is no joke. This is not something that is just going to go away. I've seen people out there say quarter 1 of next year or whatever. I think it's a lot closer than that. I really do. I mean, we are just a hair away from hitting the 618 for Bitcoin dominance. Look at Bitcoin. Look at this. Came right up into our box. If we're going a 12-hour, we're on a turbo trade over in Discord. Man, you talk about a winner. Wow. I'm looking at possibly turning a couple $100 into $4 or $5 grand. Took a 40x on it, and that thing, if it runs up to full profit, looking to turn that, like I said, a couple $100 into $4,000 or $5,000. It's crazy, but turbo, it looks like it's going to do about a 70-80% move to the upside on a wave 5. And a lot of us over there thought we had the perfect entry this morning. Ended up pulling back just a little bit more, so had to get the entry a little bit lower. But this one looks good. It's worth taking a second, third shot at it. Turbo, these, especially with Bitcoin dominance getting where it's getting to be, and with Bitcoin running like it's running. Gonna be a lot of money to be made out there. So sign up, check out a level 3 membership, guys. We would love to have you in there with us. We're gonna make a ton of money with this altcoin season. Don't miss out, man. Oh man, you're gonna make a pile of money. It's coming. It's only $15 to sign up. You get over 10 hours of videos, teach how to start charting. Like I said, we would love to have you, so please go check it out. Now, as far as Bitcoin goes, you can see this prior high over here, 70,700 something. We are just about came back up and double hit this here. Okay, we are right in that range of it had a high today of 73,574. Okay, and this definitely looks. And you count these waves out in here, definitely looks like a 5th wave in here. All right, let's see here. Possibly, you have a lower wick here, so that's not a 1 there. You do have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. Okay, the 5th tar. That's how we got that box yesterday. It ended up 1618 would have been your target. Ended up heading up just a little bit up through. We had 72,000, about 72,100 as a target. Went over, by about $1,400. So that's good news. We take out this high over here, 73,750. All right, party's on. Then obviously the next targets up from there, or up in this range up here. Okay, we're gonna put a. And they could go higher. I mean, it could head up over 100. When you measure these out, you have a bull flag up in here. Show you. All right, you have a bull flag right here. All right, you take your pull, length of your pull. We'll just run it straight up to here. Put it on top of your flag. Yeah, there you go. Whoops, I apologize. That's not right. That is not right at all. Should be right around $100,000. I messed that up here. Maybe I used the wrong. Let's use this. I think I added it the wrong trajectory here. Yeah. It's a little over 100 grand. I measured it out earlier. So anywhere from, possibly, let's see here. Put this back on here. It has 90, anywhere from 90 to, maybe 100, 110,000 bucks. Right up in that range. So looking for a heck of a run here from Bitcoin for sure. And what's crazy is Bitcoin dominance is going to be collapsing as Bitcoin price is going up. So can you imagine what's going to happen to the altcoins? They are absolutely going to be crushing it, guys. I'm telling you. Don't let this one slip you by. These are one of them ones by the end of it. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. Been through this once and I've seen how crazy this stuff can get. Alright, now over here on the crypto total market cap, put this on a 1. Let's get this ABC off here. You can start to see a break of this top area through here. Let's get this on here. Even if you take it from there, pull it down through here, you can see this starting to poke up through. All right, that's a total. The big one is right up top here. All right, we added this wedge. Once we get a break out of the top of this wedge, that's when stuff is really going to get fun. This is the total 2. This is excluding Bitcoin. All right, you can also see the same thing going on in here. Put a resistance line. Right about, it's hard to get in there when you're, it would have been down through here, so you can see it's starting to break that resistance, the total 3, probably same thing going on in here. Take a trend line, if you run it down through here, even right there, you're getting a break of resistance up through here. So like I said, the big ones are out here. Once these ones break, that's when these gains are going to be astronomical. All right, you're going to be looking at this is excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. This is just the altcoins. All right, you're going to be looking at up at towards $1.7 trillion, and right now we're at 630 billion. So that's 3 times from where we're at now. Okay, and each they'll all take their turn. What do I got this on? I got this on log. Get that off there. There we go. Just wonder why my lines weren't lining up there. All right, so yeah, this will absolutely be insane when it breaks out the top side here. It's gonna be party on for sure. All right, you got USDT dominance dropping. That means more money is going into crypto. Right up here was your high up here at 9.4. That was in what was that, November of 2022. That's kind of been falling ever since. It came to a low here in March of 2024. Then it had a run up back up to 6.7 in August, and it's been dropping ever since. All right, looks like a wave 5 down is coming up with this thing. You got even these work on charts. Human emotion, man. Human emotion is what these run on. All right, looking for a possible low for USDT dominance. And once the market starts flying, once these altcoins start picking up, this is really going to tank. You're going to see everybody going into crypto then possibly down to 1.73. That would be the target for this. And it's the last time it was that low was, there you go, back in the altcoin season back here, March, April of 2021, the end of 2020 through the beginning of 2021. That's when we had our alt season. Excuse me. That's the last time it was comparably down to these levels. Okay, so that'd be interesting. I'm sure after a flush down to them levels, and I'm sure it'll start back up again. But got USDT dominance dropping. Everything is lining up right where we want it. Okay, Bitcoin dominance, all the all the total market caps, everything are just lining right up for a massive run here. Even Kaspa is gonna have its turn here. I know it's frustrating right now. I think we're still in the middle of this correction. We had this thing, let's get this off here. I know a lot of people out there were leaving some nasty comments in my comments section when I said 9 cents. Believe me, I didn't want to say it because I felt good about it, that's for sure. But if we take this wick here and pull it down on top of it, all right, that gets us close. Very, very close, right? I mean, that would be your A, your B, and after you took it up over here, let's just pull it right down on top, right here, right on top of that, and that would mark a bottom. Yeah, it's right there, and I mean right there. It is so super close. I don't know how the heck I got this one down here. Let's get that off there though, because I think we are right right in that area for this bottom to come in. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves down in here. Let's see if this last one, this one here, is stretched out. That one there could come down just a hair more. All right, so you have a potential bottom anywhere, anywhere from exactly where we're at now, right through here. It could have bottomed now. It could have just that little bit of a push yet down through here. Okay, for sure. In fact, I think it probably does. I'm going to pull this down here because honestly, I think it does have a little bit more of a push down here. All right, your 12-hour RSI heading down. It is heading to the downside. You got your 8-hour right at the top, rolling over. 4-hour. 4 hours reset. You actually have a green, pretty decent green 4-hour candle started here. So maybe a bottom. I see what's going on here. It looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4th wave back up, and then a 5th wave down here. Okay, I'll show you right here. This is probably going to come up to a 382 and then roll over. Let me show you. Let's get this on here real quick. That'll give us a target. 382 right up to here. Usually these hit perfectly on a 382, right? And then that final flush down here, right? That 382. And that should give us our final push down, right? 10.00.794. I would put a pretty good bet that it is right around that area by the time this thing finishes up. Right around there. Of course, you got that ABC measures right out there too. I mean, it is right within this area, guys, and this is about 5%. Let's get one more measurement of this ABC and see where we're at. Okay. And hang in here because I'm going to show you the upside here, what we could be looking for here. We're right there. We're right there. Okay, we got that top right up to a 618 there. Didn't even hit a 618 there. Right there, 618. Down on top. Yeah, 10.6. And then if this 5th wave, maybe this 5th is done, I kind of doubt it though. I truly believe you're going to get that, this up to this blue line, and then I think it's going to roll over here. That's going to give you your 5 waves down inside here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a 5th wave down, and that could potential target 10.4. Yeah, anywhere through here, anywhere through this box, it could be a bottom. Not going to give it to us exactly, apparently. All right, but once we hit that bottom, we are going to be ready to go. Okay, and then it's rebound time. That's going to put us right. Let's go to weekly. And we had this support, this big weekly support right up here. We have one right through here that we have just hit. That monthly. That's one we were looking at last video. Okay, let's get this off here, this lower one. Alright, we have definitely hit that support area. We have another one right down here. Right there. And right there is where closing candles are at, okay? Figures right between, that box right in between here too. Then if we take Fibonacci, this is on a monthly chart too. Right off the top here to the top. Well, perfect, right? Look at that. You know what we always talk about, 618 702s, right? I mean, maybe we get this pushed to 97. That's a 702 Fibonacci level. Make sure this is dead on up here. Get it as close as we can, right? There we go. 973, our bottom. There we go. We're on there. We're dead on, right? I mean, excuse me, the 618, this could absolutely be good enough. No question about it, all right? But this is definitely, excuse me, 618 to the 702 is your bounce area. I mean, that is the area we are going to see a bounce from, okay? No question about it, right in this box. That's where this thing is going to reverse and take off at the other side here. We get the log on again. Let's get that off here. I don't know how that keeps clicking on there. All right, let's check our... Let's get back on this weekly. That's where we're going to get our bounce from. Either right here it stops, right like it did right over here when it caught this support. Same area, if we got this nice bounce, or it comes down to this area here where we got this nice bounce before. Okay, so 9-7, or right where it's at right now, or it holds up and takes off from where it's at. Our weekly RSI, look at this, reset right at the very bottom. Perfect. The 5-day, look at this, on the bottom. 3-day, yeah, almost there. And your daily. Daily is rolling over here, and that's where I just see that final flush here. I really do. I can see that push right there, right down towards that 10 cents, and that's going to put us, where's that put us? Right on that 702 roughly. Is that where that put it? 10 cent, 10,00592. Try to get that up there as best I can. That's right on it. That's right about almost on the 702, isn't it? Yeah, 10,086. And that would finish this. Because you can see this bit, another wave in here, right? You can see it right here. It's already taken out this low over here. All right, so 1618 would be your target for it. 10,00866. That's right, I believe this bottom right in there. So probably looking at the 702 for a bottom. All right, what's going to happen after that? Okay, well, that's when we're going to start getting a bounce back up here. Let's get this resistance line off here. All right, it's absolutely doing nothing but getting in our way right now. Now, when this thing starts back to the upside, boy, we got that weekly. What about the monthly? Don't have a monthly yet, really. It's at a 2 and a 17. Don't really got one now. But the weekly, All right, our first areas. And I totally believe, no question about it, this is where our retracement is going to start back up, okay? Then we're going to have to start looking for, to take these areas back out again. And if we go right from our top, I believe our retracement's coming down there right around that. Probably somewhere right around there. Right, 27 cents is absolutely a possibility. Am I saying it's coming up now or tomorrow or next week? No, I'm not saying that at all. When this alt season starts, do I think that's a possibility? Absolutely, 100% I do. All right, this is going to be our first area to take out. Me and Jimmy talked about this. Jimmy, huge holder of Kaspa. I'm not sure if he's a whale or but we text each other. Good guy, good friend. Was a member, still is a member of the channel, but over in a group we met and started talking. And super smart guy, man. He's taught me a lot with some stuff with some of these charts and with the fair value gaps and stuff like that. I used to never really look at that stuff, but me and Jimmy have talked about this, and he thinks up towards this 27 cents too. You know, absolutely. I think that is definitely a possibility. Just to run us back up to retracement levels, you're looking at 32 to 60%. Get a good alt season going, up 140 to 150%, and who knows, you know, we start breaking through levels like that, you know, and we'll talk about that if the time comes. But these would be my, you know, first target area. Obviously, you got to tackle that, take one step at a time, right? I think this bottom is almost there. Dangerously close. It's going to come in right on that 702 Fibonacci level, or right very close to it. I mean, if we take, let's get this off here, right from the bottom here to the top, yeah, right around that 702, 0.096, right around 10 cents to 0.096, right around there is going to be a bottom right in this box, and then we should start our way back up, guys. Almost there. It's going to be a lot of fun here very soon. Got Bitcoin dominance getting near that top. It's about ready to start rolling over. These numbers are going to look astronomical. Look at Kaspa is one of the only ones in the top 100 here that's red. That's hard to believe. That's a lagger here, right? The other ones are starting to lead the way here, so we know what's coming with it. Kaspa just hasn't hit its bottom yet. These other ones have, and they're starting on their way back up. So get ready, guys. It's coming. Have a great night. Please hit that like and subscribe. Consider signing up for a level 3 membership. Supports the channel a ton. It's only $15, and we have a huge alt season coming, guys. Don't miss out on these gains, man. We're going to kill it in Discord. Have a great day, everybody.